Hi everyone, welcome to Ellen's Crochet channel. Today is Friday, May 2nd, 2025. And I seem to have, did it again. I actually put in a call for help on my posts and all I got was buy more. Yes, friends. Oops. I did it again. I went to Joann, well, formerly Joann, now the liquidator, and I got some yarn. But I will say, I did pick up some yarn that I had the colors for already, and I put them in a separate bag and actually dropped them off already to our community senior center. You know, for the seniors. So it kind of made me feel a little good that I was paying it forward. However, that was nothing compared to what I have sitting here. And we've all seen this yarn. But I thought maybe if I show my yarn, I won't go back tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to happen. But let me show you what I got, friends. And I'll tell you what I paid because it's 50% off. And I went to this Joann, that's the one that's a little closer to my home. And, you know, I kind of knew they were not going to have any of the newer yarns because they never had it. But they did have some things that they've never had before. I did pick up a Karen 1 pound. This color is Canal. And, you know, we've all seen the Karen 1 pounds. It's a pound of 4-weight, 100% acrylic. And I've used this before. And actually, I bought it for a reason. I want to think most of the yarns that I bought today, well, some of it was for a reason. Because I had picked this up last month, I believe. And this is the Karen Jumbo. And the color is, what is this one? Is Garden Basket, I think. Country Basket. And I've made a blanket in these two colors, and I mixed it with white, and I made it as a gift. And I think this is one of my favorite Karen colorways, the Country Basket with the Canal. And yeah, so I picked up more because I had the Country Basket, but I did not have any more of the Canal. And this was half price at $5.90. So yeah, probably make another blanket and maybe gift it to another person. But I'll post a picture if I still have it. I'm not sure because I did give it away. I'm throwing this over here. Okay, what else did I pick up? I got some of the Lion Brand Heartland, and this is in the color Canagri. I'm not really sure. I'm guessing that's a park somewhere in the US. I don't know where it is, but this is a beautiful color. Maybe getting washed out in my camera. This is a number 4, 100% acrylic, and it's their premium acrylic. And the Heartland is beautiful yarn. 251 yards per ball. And these were $3.24. So I picked up, I think I picked up 8 of these. So I'm gonna make a cardigan with this for myself. Yes. What else did I pick up? Okay, I picked up some Karen Simply Soft just in this color. This is a color I've never had before, and I've actually never seen it. This is the color Woodland Heather. It's a beautiful sage green, but it's heathered. And I do have a lot of the ivory colors, and I do have rose colors, and I thought that would look really pretty together. So that's why I picked this up. And I only got 3 of them. And these were $2.74 for a number 4 100% acrylic And how many yards are in here? 250 yards for $2.74. That's a deal. As I said on my last video, I did not want to pick up any of the yarns that were not Big Twist unless they were really on 50% off, and that's what I did. So I also got True Boo, and the color they had another color, but I thought this one was pretty. This is a number 3 lightweight 100% rayon from Bamboo, and the color is Mushroom. So it's a very pretty purpley mushroom color. Yeah, and these were $3.24. 241 yards in each skein, and I'm pretty sure I got either 6 or 8. I got 6. I thought I got 8. There may be more in the other bag, but yeah, I did a little damage, my friends. Did a little damage. Now, today I was watching Krista at the Secret Yarnery, and she's going to be doing a tutorial on it's the blanket that you can roll up and it looks like a bouquet of flowers. And I've been looking at them and I said, you know what? I'm gonna make one. And I picked certain colors. I have a very, someone very close to me that I passed. It was my aunt, and she was like my second mother, and her favorite flower was the yellow rose. So when she passed, I made a blanket out of yellow yarn, yellow, and it was Karen Simply Soft kind of mixed, but this is really the color that it should have been. So I picked up the Basic Stitch anti-pilling, and I actually picked up some of this yesterday, but the other store didn't have all these beautiful colors. And this is Line Brand Basic Stitch anti-pilling acrylic. It's got 185 yards and it's a number 4 weight, 100% acrylic. But isn't that a beautiful yellow? So I got, I don't even know how many I got. I got a lot of these. So I'm not really sure how many roses I'm gonna have to make, depending on how large I make the blanket. And I wanted to make it out of the anti-pilling because it's a blanket that I'm going to keep for myself, and I want it to last a long time, like my love for her. But anyhow, so that's why I got the yellow, and I got the same. Oh, this is more of the Heartland. I got the same in the Basic Stitch anti-pilling, and this color is Sage. So I'm going to make that. Thought this would look really pretty. The sage for the leaves and the yellow for the roses. And I may just put a few pink. This is all the same anti-pilling acrylic. I may put a few pink roses in between. I'm not sure, but definitely the yellow and the sage for the leaves. And the body of the blanket will be in the white. Also, same yarn, Basic Stitch anti-pilling acrylic. So this, I got a lot of this, and this here, the Basic Stitch anti-pilling acrylic, $3.24. And I actually, when I was in the store, a woman came up to me and she saw my cart, which was, you know, I picked up the smaller cart. I should have got the bigger one, but maybe it's a good thing I got the smaller one. I would have bought more yarn. And she says, "Oh, you know what you're doing. Do you knit?" So I said, "No, I don't knit. I'd like to learn, but I crochet." So she was asking me about, she said she crochets. She said she's a beginner. So I said, as long as you could do the basic stitches, you can make anything. I gave her a Bag of Days name, and actually the Secret Yarnery, and a few others to check out their YouTube channels. And she was looking at the blanket yarn, and she says, "What do you think about this yarn?" And I had to be honest with her. I said, it depends on which one you get, and I'm not really, I really don't know much. can't be an expert on blanket yarn because I don't use it. Sometimes I have used it to make, you know, leggy bunnies or whatever, some funny amigurumis, and they can shred. You know, you can, you know, it depends. Some of the chenilles shred, some of them don't. And she said, oh no, I don't want that. So, you know, she was actually gonna buy this yarn, and I showed her the, where she could find a tutorial for the, you know, the bouquet blanket that I plan on making. So we'll see if she makes it. But it's nice to run into people that are curious. Okay, I also picked up some Big Twist Baby Bunny. And I actually have some of this in my stash. This is a #1 Superfine. The color is, well, they have everything backwards here. Baby Patch Stripe. I think that's what it says. I don't have my reading glasses. Yeah, and this is I think this is 65% polyester and 35% viscose. 284 yards. I only picked up 2 because I think I have 4. And these were, the Baby Bunny was $2.49. It's very pretty. I think this would make a, you know, something, maybe a lovely shawl. Not really sure. Maybe a baby dress. And then I did pick up some, of course they're probably at the bottom of the bags. Oh, here it is. Okay, so these are getting stuck on my yarn. Stitch markers. Now I have never seen these in Joann. I'm imagining this is something from the new line. So it's 12 stitch markers. They're all kitty cats, and they're very pretty. And I got these for $3.99 for 12 adorable stitch markers. If you can see them, all different colors, and they're just kitty cats. Yeah, as I said, I have never seen these, and all the time I've gone to Joann, and I thought that was really cute. As I said, there's things that never made it to the store. Then I picked up this Susan Bates digital counter, you know, and this came out to $3.24. And I know I bought one of the one that Fiber Spider uses. I think it's by Clover. And I think I paid like $8 for that, or maybe even more, on sale at Michael's. So yeah, if your store has these, pick them up. And the stitch markers, $3.99 for 12 of them, half price. But they were really cute. So I did pick up some value yarn, colors that I don't have, and I know my store never had this. Cinnamon. Very pretty. As I said, I don't remember ever seeing that in my store. This one is a soft purple. And then I got, and this is the Big Twist. Teal. And out of all the colors I have, I don't have these colors. So I picked up 3 of each. This one is eggplant. And purple is my favorite color, but just so you know, friends, I did leave some yarn there for my friends that are gonna go to Joann this weekend. I didn't buy it all, although it feels like I did. So as I said, this is the eggplant. Very pretty. Another color I never had was the aqua. Okay, and I'm thinking beach. It's very pretty. Colors I've never seen. Colors I've never seen in my Joann. I think that may be it. Oh, and I did pick up some of the pale yellow, because I don't think I have pale yellow. I know I have varsity yellow, but I don't have pale yellow. This will look pretty together. Yeah. And as I said, I did pick up some white and some pinks, colors that I do have, and as I said, I dropped that off already for the my local senior center, because it's good to pay it forward. So that's my yarn haul, friends. Yeah, they had boxes they had not unpacked, and I was trying to read the little stickers. A lot of it was blanket yarn. The only yarn I would have probably have liked to pick up that I did not get and did not see would be the Big Twist Merry something that I had used last year around Christmas time. But other than that, I think I have everything I need. I have more than I need. But just so you know, that's the prices. The Big Twist value are $2.24. Yeah. So all in all, pretty good. I know the price may go down as we get closer. I spoke to the girl in the store. She said that store, the one that's closest to me, their last day, I believe she said, was May 28th. And that's it. That's the official, because in our state, they're given 90 days from when the liquidator took over, and they have to shut. So, yeah. So I'm fairly sure she said May 28th. So, coming up, I'm guessing probably the week before, maybe it'll go less, more of a discount, but by that, and I will tell you, they are stacking. They have so many workers there. There were at least 8 young people stacking the shelves with yarn. Yeah, it's hard not to go back. It's hard not to go back, friends. Okay, so I did make something yesterday. So I saw this on Rika. I think her channel is Rika Life, and it's somebody else's pattern. I don't know it off the top of my head, but she made one last week. So I decided to make a basket. Not that all the yarn I bought would fit in there, but maybe some of it will. And this is yarn that I had in my stash. It's the Woolies Thick and Quick, and the color is oatmeal, and the other color is cilantro. I think, no, it's yeah, cilantro. So cilantro and oatmeal. I just whipped up. This is the first bag I've ever made. It took no time, because of course it's Woolies Thick and Quick, which is a number 6 machine washable, 82% acrylic and 10% wool with 8% rayon. And each ball has 106 yards and less than 2 balls. And I made this cute little tote for yarn or your project that you're walking around with. Basket. Very cute. So easy, so simple. And I will put a link below to the pattern for this. But it made me feel good because, like I said, if you watched my video from yesterday, the only thing I had made all week was a hat. But yeah, I finished this basket. Really cute. All right, friends. I wanted this to be a quick video, and it's already 19 minutes. Have a great weekend, friends. Stay safe. And if you have a Joann near you and you can do it, pick up some yarn and create and have fun doing it. Take care. See you on the next one, friends. Bye-bye.